Alrighty guys, welcome back to kind of episode 2 of Minecraft with the Boys version 2. This is more of a build update episode, nothing much, it's just me because I'm just touring. So I'm going to give you guys a tour of what we've built so far. I'm really proud of the progress that we've made in these few short days, and I think you guys are going to enjoy what we've made. We're sticking with the Nordic theme, and I think so far we've done a very, very good job. So let's jump into it. So this was the first build from episode 1 of my first house here, and then you'll see a lot of changes here. I built this Nordic themed ship here. And we're actually making a bit of a storyline that involves this ship. There's actually a shipwreck over right next to spawn, which is right over there. And there's a shipwreck right on the bay of the ocean there. That's through those trees. And so the storyline is that we landed here, we're stranded here, and we settled here. And then this was the first boat that we built to hopefully go explore the outer regions over there, which me and Andrew actually did explore over there, and it's pretty amazing. We're gonna build some cool stuff there, but that'll all be in the very, very far future because we gotta finish building what we have here first. So to start off, let's start off with what I began to build first, what my first major project was. And so this is this little, I guess, town. It's not much of a town, there's only 3 houses here, but I first built this thing here, which is questionable. It is a very strange building because I was trying to do like a very, very small hut. I mean, it still fits the theme, but it didn't turn out quite as I wanted to, but that's all right. I have a little garden here, which is cute, and so there's nothing really inside here besides the campfire that is heating the home and acting as a chimney there. But this does have a good overlook onto what else is out there. Moving on to this next building that I was also the maker of. Well, actually, I built everything that's right here that you guys can see. Nothing in here. All the buildings that I've made don't have really anything in them because it's more just the outside that you want to see. I also built that little statue there. It's a little Viking statue, which I thought I did a pretty good job on. And then this house right here is actually the same format, and I watched the same tutorial for that house that Andrew made, and his house is over there. And then I also made this little wagon full of hay, which I think adds a little bit of character to this little town here. And since this is kind of like a wheat town, and since I have this little wheat field here, I thought it'd be fitting to put this little wagon full of hay right there. Nothing is in there, it's just empty. But the outside looks very, very nice. I also dotted a couple trees in here. I think they turned out pretty good. I also built this archway here for when you're coming in here. And then eventually we'll have a pathway going along here. And then I'm hoping we can build some kind of city/town down in here. That is James's house. And I know it looks like crap. Looks like a big brown turd on the top of the mountain there. So not the most attractive building in the space. I really hope that he continues to work on it and makes it fit a bit more with the Nordic theme that we're going for. So far, his color palette is definitely matching with the theme that Andrew and I have been doing. But it's definitely a work in progress. I do enjoy the waterfalls right there. I think that looks really, really cool. But yes, a lot of work to go on the house. Alright, so I've also been working a lot on terraforming and putting this walkway in. So this goes underneath of a waterfall, which I think is really, really cool. And so if you go down here, then this dock/bridge walkway goes up here, and then it actually goes up to my first house there. And then it goes all the way and wraps around this like mountainside here, and then heads right down here next to the waterfall, which I think looks very, very nice. And then, so in chronological order of what I built first was actually this dock here, and that first dock right here. And so I built the ship here first, which you guys can get a better view of that from the dock here, which looks very, very nice, very fitting. And then I also built this little fishing shack hut thingy. I don't really know what to call it, but we got fish on the wall here, and then just some barrels throughout here, which we will eventually fill up with fish, and then you can just fish off the dock here while looking at the boat and the beautiful view that we have of the first settlement there. Alright, and then we also have the smokers right here for smoking all the fish that you catch. So we have that in right there, which with the smoke going out the back, I think looks very nice. And then Andrew built this enchanting building here. So this bottom floor is kind of cozy, got a couple crafting tables and the fireplace there. I think it looks very, very nice. And then if you go up this ladder here, this is our enchanting room, which I think Andrew did a great job on, and the fireplace is very cozy up here as well. So this all looks very, very nice. And then he's also working on making a tavern over here. This has been his project for the past couple days. Him working out, how it's gonna be laid out. I think that the outside looks amazing. I think it looks very, very good. And so he's currently, I think, working mostly on. Oh, that's weird. My shader pack is kind of making that black stained glass there look a little weird. So he's working on the upper floor right now, and then I'm not sure what he's going to do with these open areas here, but I'm sure he'll do something good with it. And then moving on to the little town that I made over here. And so the whole story here is that this whole area here is like a little fishing village, and so I wanted to go along with that kind of idea. And so that's why we're building all these small homes next to the water. So I most recently built that one, which I think looks very, very nice. And then I built this guy right here with the grass roof, which I think looks really, really cool. So lots of grass on top of here, and I think that it's a different style of Nordic building, but it definitely looks cool. I have a bed in here just in case when I'm down here building that I can sleep. And then there's the chimney there. And then I continued to build onto this little village area here. And so I built this tiny little shack right here. There's nothing much with it, just a window and then a nice little doorway there. And then this is the biggest building, in terms of amount of block space. This is, I think, the biggest building that I've built so far. Got a little bit of an upstairs, still got dirt and stone poked through. So I might do something with this building in the future. I might put like a super smelter in here or something, which would be really cool, I think. And then I've also built these little pathways that are going through that connects you to everything. And then we'll eventually have something through here that will be over there, which I think will be very, very cool. So that's pretty much it for what we have built so far. And of course there's always progress being made because one of us is always on here, so we've always got something that's being built. And as far as progression in the game goes, not just with building, I have been very lucky with mining. I've got some good resources. Of course, there has been some more controversial happenings. We put some more rules down on what can and cannot happen on the server. As you guys saw in last episode, we got some, territory and belonging and personal belongings disputes going on. But besides that, we just put a few rules down that if people steal or do anything, then there will be consequences. Because we want this realm to be a very peaceful realm where we just focus on building cool things and getting inspiration either from you guys or from things that we also see. So yeah, but Also, I love looking at this when it's nighttime. I think it looks amazing. And as we see the moon rise right there, it looks really, really cool, and I'm very, very proud of this little Nordic town that we have started to build here. So let me know what you guys think, and then you can see it right there, all the lights really standing out there. It looks really, really cool. But let me know what you guys think about all of this, and what you'd like us to build in the future, or what themes after we're done with the Nordic thing. Oops. What themes you would want us to see. We have a very, very big mountain range that's that way and that way. So if you have any other like mountain themed, like, you know, like mountain, I don't know, kind of Japanese styles or things like that, and something that you want us to see us build, definitely let us know, as this is definitely much more of a building let's play. So let us know what you want to see, and I will catch you guys in the next one, and hopefully the other guys will be on, and I can show you the progress that we've made by then. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.